Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today we're going to do a little bit of a different video than we usually do. I'm actually going to have my wife drive the car. Now this is fresh after Ron's 444 wheel horsepower tune. I kept that tune on. She doesn't really take it all the way up all the time, so I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys my wife's reaction. We are going to go to my mom's place, and it's also going to be another explanation of kind of the inspiration for this build. I'll tell you guys a little bit of a kind of a secret towards the end, but yeah, stick around and then I'll show you guys some updates on the car right now. Okay guys, there are quite a bit of new mods that I went ahead and did for the car. So let's go ahead and start from the top. So we did go ahead and switch out the nozzle for the AM water methanol injection kit. I went with the V3 nozzle and I had sort of an issue, so I just wanted to share my experience with it, and anyone else that's using VP Racing methanol M1, M3, or the other variants of it. So now I did run the kit with the V2 nozzle for quite some time and never had any issues for about 20,000 miles. As soon as I switched to the V3, I don't know if you guys know, but I was running VP Racing M5, which actually has about 5% hydrocarbons in it. The mix, I'm not sure what happened, but basically the first nozzle that I had running that M5 literally failed in about a couple weeks. What happened was the inner O-ring, the plastic collar that kind of holds together this plastic basically swirl generator, that swole up, so none of the fluid could go through. So what I did was I tested out of my solenoid, basically pulled this hose out and then, you know, dumped it into a bucket. Meth was coming out from, so the pump was working, solenoid was opening. Next thing led me to this. Sure enough, when I took it off, it was all swollen and there was nothing that was able to pass through. So, you know, I know a lot of guys have been messaging me about the methanol kit. Make sure you test it, make sure you check it, especially if you guys are making any changes to the nozzle setup, because apparently to AEM's thing, the V2 nozzle is now completely out of production. The V3 nozzle is in, and if you guys are using M5, you guys will have a problem with it. So just wanted to give you guys that heads up. The other thing I did with the car, if you guys notice, I got some new coilovers. So shout out to my friend Chris McLeod. He went ahead and gave me his coilover, or sold me his coilovers off his car, along with the SPL rear control arms. So let's get out down there. All right. So rear control arms down there, guys. That's gonna allow me to dial the camber back in. As you guys know, the fronts have camber adjustments with the camber plates here. The rears do not. If you move a McPherson strut, basically with camber plates at the top, it won't do anything. You need to move the hub. So that I made sure to have. We have an appointment with West End Alignment. So just want to show you guys how the car's sitting now. You know, it's not too low. I might go about 10 millimeters lower in the front, and same thing, maybe like you know, 7 or 8 millimeters in the back lower, but I think it sits pretty good right now. Other than that, some new engine dress-up pieces, as you guys can see. This is shout out to dress-up bolts. This is all the titanium hardware. Have it for the brackets here, intercooler. I stuck with the Chasing J's titanium hardware for the strut bar. The reason being is, obviously you guys can see this Beat Rush front strut tower bar. It's gold, and I thought the gold on gold would clash, so it didn't really look that nice. One other thing, guys, as you guys know from my last couple of videos, I did upgrade to the Socal V3 turbo along with the Killer B equal length manifold. The one thing I did switch on my setup that a lot of guys have been asking was my AOS. I ran the street setup before. With the new upgraded turbo, it was recommended to me by Ron to switch over to the competition setup. Now, there's been some debate on there on if you do that, you know, you're going to lose vacuum and you know, you're going to build up the ethanol vapors and dilute your oil. I've always been the guy to run my oil and have oil analysis done on it. I've sent my stuff to Blackstone quite a bit. So I think I'll stick with that method and kind of see how long I can carry out my intervals. I don't want to leave it up to chance, and we'll just let the scientists figure that part out. But other than that, guys, yeah, that's the update. No real other major things. Yeah, other than that, I just want to share those tidbits about the methanol injection kit, some troubles I've had recently, and this was like right after the tune. So yeah, other than that, let's go for a ride. I'll throw my camera in there so you guys can see my wife. And thank you guys for always tuning in. All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. So we have my wife here, Sienna over here. She's driving. I'll throw a view on a little bit soon. We're actually gonna go and visit my mom's. So yeah, Happy New Year's to everyone.
Happy New Year.
Alright guys, so we are heading out there. Not gonna lie, this is not the most comfortable car, right honey? For driving to places. So that's why we don't really take this car out too much. I did want to get a reaction video for everyone. My wife is not like the typical other wives out there. She does know how to drive stick pretty well. But yeah, I wanted to get her a reaction video after having the car tuned up to 444 horsepower. It is New Year's Day, so there's quite a bit of traffic right now. So once it opens up, we'll have her, you know, take it up a little bit. How does that feel, honey?
It's thrilled.
So 444 wheel horsepower. She put the head down to the floor. She didn't go like full wide open throttle, but you know, yeah.
Don't open it the window.
Oh, by the way, guys, say hi to my son. Hi, would you? So this is a family car. But yeah, just wanted to kind of share with you guys a little reaction video. But yeah, we'll probably do one more pull and then I'll call it in for today. And then I'll share with you guys the reason why we're going to my mom's place, and kind of share with you guys an inspiration for how I built this car, and kind of for all my passion for cars, where it really came from. So I'll explain that to you guys when we get there. Thanks. Oh, that was good.
Now it's like on the robot if we like the car
By police? Yeah.
되게 재무서워.
완전 멋있었어. 잘했어. Stop turning off. Okay guys, we are almost back. Yeah, we're gonna hop on another freeway here, or switch to another freeway. My wife's gonna do one more pull and then we're just gonna end it for today. shut it down for that. That's it for today, guys. But just wanted to share you guys a clip of my wife driving the car. This is after the 444 wheel horsepower upgrade. You know, good sport to my wife. She, you know, right now she's actually pregnant, so she didn't want to really do this video. But shout out to my wife for, you know, being a good sport. So we'll see you guys next time, and I'll meet you guys back at my mom's site. I'll just kind of share you guys with what this is all about. So, all right, see you guys in a bit. Okay, welcome back to the channel, guys. So I did want to share with you guys the reason for this video. Back in 2011, I lost my mother to breast cancer. It's kind of one of the big reasons I went so far with this build. Actually, a lot of my car passion came from my mother. As surprising as that is, a little Asian woman. But, you know, when she was sick, you know, I didn't have much money to afford mods or anything like that, so you know that kind of took a lot of sideline. But during those times I do remember her going to autocross events or like a drag race event just to kind of go spectate and things like that, and that really it kind of kept the passion alive even during those hard times. And I still remember after her passing, I was like, one day, you know, when I had the means, I'm gonna try to fulfill those mods and things that I wasn't able to do at those times. So yeah, I thought that this was a little bit of a kind of a wraparound as we complete the build. Obviously the build's not fully complete yet. We're planning a motor build eventually, but yeah, just kind of giving you guys an update on the inspiration behind the build. I know guys like my sponsor Grimmspeed, you know, they're fully supportive of the cause from the beginning. So I truly thank you guys again, and you know, without you guys I wouldn't have been able to do it. So I look forward to going to the next phase of the build, you know, with the motor build, and also hopefully with the coronavirus passing we can get back to doing car shows and meeting and the car meets. So thank you guys for tuning in, and yeah, this was my story.